Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. You're watching Seeing the Unseen with Christopher LaPrath, and my name's Kenan, his son and the host of the show. Or, I do the introduction anyway. I produce things on the back end, and for anyone who might be joining us for the very first time, be sure to say something in the chat on whichever platform you're joining us on, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I'm watching. And I'll create a little list here for everyone to get to the readings this evening, as you all know. For anyone who might be joining us for the first time is always free, so don't be shy. Be sure to say something, and we'll get to you here in order. After that, it's just $10 per reading, or you can pay $100 and cover the entire month, which covers 3 shows per week, so that's a pretty sweet deal in my opinion. And how you show up financially is a reflection of the rest of your life. And investing in readings is a great way to invest in yourself, your healing, and your future. Now, without any further ado, thanks for being patient and enjoy the rest of the show. Here's Christopher.
Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Great to have you on the show. I always get excited. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday seems like a long time to not be on the show and to not see you all. Well, at least not see you energetically. But I do check in every once in a while. But I wanted to light the incense tonight. Again, this is very, very precious incense for you to open your heart, to remember what it is that you came here to do, and for you to heal any wounds that you were wounded with. Because that was then, this is now. So this incense is to help you remember this is what is worth closing your heart for? Nothing. But we can become entrained. We can become forgetful. In psychology, I have, if any of you have studied psychology, you know that people become victims of their environment. They forget who they are. They become entrained with other people's behavior. Maybe it's abuse. But I want you to remember this. For any of you nurses out there, and just to remind any of you that have ever had children, or any of you that were a child, at one time, in order for you to get into this world, you really, really went down a rabbit hole. And the rabbit hole is between 3 and 7 inches in diameter. That birth canal, 3 to 7, right? That is a miracle. And what a better description, or to remember that we're down the rabbit hole. We are down the rabbit hole, everyone. So this is calling you back, Alice, who you are inside, what you came here to do. Remember, okay? Remember. So, the group card tonight is Radical Acceptance. And most of you have had a private reading with me, so you know that your guides pull the cards. The cards fall out. That's one of the major benefits of doing this. And this card, 5 minutes before the show, fell out. And Kenan actually chose the theme for the show tonight about what's worth closing your heart for. Nothing. And then this radical acceptance came up, this beloved. So think about, Halloween's coming up. Think about dressing up Halloween Eve, and you really had a good time, and in the morning you forgot to take the night you forgot to take your costume off. You just went to bed with your costume. And then you woke up and you were Superman or Snow White or a ghost or whatever you dressed up as, a pirate, Cinderella. And if you continued in that persona, somebody with white coats might show up to help you. This is remembering who we are. We're not who we pretend to be, that it's okay for you to be who you are. This is the radical acceptance card. And it requires 100% of your heart, body, mind, and soul to be who you are. And this beloved card, it's about really dedicating yourself to you, really loving yourself, but also it might be a business venture, Scott. It might be a project. It might be an adventure, right, that you're going to go on. But it's calling for your full attention. So, pay attention. Remember who you are. Remember who you were. Come back to you. Leave all the conditioning. Leave all the projections. Leave all the programming that you may have received from a not so good partner, from maybe not so good parents. Let it go. And this is gaining your passport to bliss. I love this card. But when this card goes out to all of you, this is, in the next few days, you are going to emerge transformed. Bottom line, transformed. But surrender is the key to being loved. Absolutely loving yourself. And letting go of the judgment of others. Are you willing to do that? Do their judgments really matter? No. The one thing that all of us have an extraordinary ability to do is to sabotage our dreams and our desires. Are you willing to let go of the sabotage, the self-sabotage of your dreams and your desires? That's what this message is about for all of you tonight. So, love yourself. Okay, who do we have on first?
Laurel's first tonight.
Hey, Laurel. Should check in and see how you're feeling. I'm going to adjust the camera here. Okay, just so it's a little bit closer to me for the cards. Okay. All right, my dear Laurel. The cards are here. Your guides are active. Victory. So it's a 28 card, so 2 and 8 equal 10. And which boils down to the number 1. This is a brand new beginning for you. So they're telling me to tell you to look at your victories, the jobs you've had, the moves you've made. It's all going to work out. And anywhere where you're afraid that it's not going to work out, is that really loving yourself? Are you constricting the heart? This is keeping your heart open. There's nothing worth closing your heart for. If you want something, if you want to move, if you want to change, VICTORY. Okay? I know everybody on the show's going to be your biggest cheerleader. I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'm the biggest cheerleader for all of you. This is victory. So I want to thank you for being the first on the show. Because the energy that's going out tonight and always is this victory with whatever we're setting our mind to do. Now, it may take. So Kenan is getting his yoga license. What is it called? A yoga
Teacher training.
Teacher. He's doing the teacher training. So I've done yoga a couple of times, but when you're moving towards something and it doesn't quite feel right, go, you know what? Like you're doing a stretch, right? You're stretching yourself and it feels really tight. Don't force it. Makes sense, right? But you can go back to it maybe the next day and the next day and stretch it a little bit more, a little bit more. Don't force it. I'll give you an example. Like Ambrosie and I are, and with the help of Regina, who's been on the show, doing a new website for the movie, Things the Dead Fear. And there are things that, good, yeah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. But we know when we see it, when you hit on it. So don't be free of being anxious, Laurel, about things not working out. Just wait. Just go, you know what? This is going to show up. This is the victory card. And for all of us, because it's kind of the universe, we get to play in the universe, right? We get to play and remember who we are. We get to play, and sometimes it takes a few days for things to work out. Okay.
Mindy's next.
Melinda? Okay. Hey, Mindy. So again, for those, there's a couple new people, right?
Just one so far, yeah.
We just, okay. So what we do is we pull the cards, or I shuffle through the cards, and whatever card falls out is the card that your guides have chosen for you. So Melinda. It's making a plan and then sticking to the plan. So, and then not being upset. So let's say you're planning a trip and you're going to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you leave at 7:30, are you going to be angry or upset? No. Okay, because you're still going to take the trip. This is keeping your heart open. But this is definitely making plans. They may not turn out exactly as you like, but stick with the plan. Stick with the map. And you know, GPS has led me to some odd places, especially if you put in the wrong address or you're missing, Main Street West or Main Street East. Big difference. Look at your calculations and look what it really feels good to you, Melinda. But also, I want you to encourage you to write. Journal. This is important for your grandkids. Okay, who's next?
Hannah.
All right, Hannah. Hey, happy Sunday. Universe, show me what action to take. That's your mantra. Universe, show me what action to take for my best and highest. Now's not the time to focus on a serious relationship either. This is moving forward and guiding. A horse trusts their instinct so much. This is trusting your instinct. Trust your instinct. Trust your guidance, the divine. I'm getting Nashville again. Okay. Because I get horses and fields, and there's a lot of that in that Nashville area, Tennessee. Okay, who's next? Hey, Lanny. You're really having, thank you for being here, but you're having a lot of Christ consciousness around you. And it's empowering you. The second chakra is like it's in the power area, the creative area. There's this Christ consciousness. So, Marilyn Pitts lives back east, and she was a hospice nurse for 30 years, Lana. And she really, really did help people cross over. And I know Matt and Mark work in, your sons, they work in rescue, search and rescue. And so they got that from you, like your ability to help people cross over. Okay, Lana, so I don't know if you've been showing a house, or there's a house you've been in recently that the people hadn't moved on. And so bringing this Christ consciousness, they're stuck, and you can help move them on. It's like they've lost their power, or they've just stuck. Just move them on. Okay, who's next?
Very good. Ed is next.
Okay, my dear Nenny. All right, here we go. Universe, show me another way. This is, I love this I love this card, Edna, because here's this little girl and she's standing at the garden gate and she has work to do, but she can't get through the gate. But the key's around her neck and she forgot. This is voicing what it is you want and claiming it for yourself, knowing you're worthy of it. So anywhere where life is hard, are you willing to let that go? Can you deserve soft? Are you willing to deserve soft, not hard? Are you willing to deserve easy and that it comes to you freely? And are you worthy of joy? And anywhere where you feel that, can you get off that wheel mentally, spiritually, emotionally of self-punishment for something that happened in the past that was actually supposed to happen? Because remember, we all came here with these contracts, with these lessons that we needed to learn. Okay? You did your part. Now this is you using your voice, telling the universe, unlock this gate and into easier, more comfortable, where things are coming for you and to you, like the group card tonight, right? Which the group card was the beloved, radical acceptance. Okay, who's next?
Giles is.
Giles. Hey, Giles. Okay. So Giles, there's a really good. This guy's name is Dr. Stephen Gundry, 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 and I get with any of the stomach issues that you're having. Change up your diet. He talks about avoiding tomatoes, potatoes, any of the nightshade family, tomatoes, green peppers, and eggplant. Anyway, among other things. This is it. It'll help your changing up your diet and eating and taking better care of yourself. Because this is the third chakra, which is the gut. You know, it's like the gut chakra. And it will also help your thinking in changing your diet, because there are so many neurotransmitters within the stomach, within the digestive area. It's going to help you tremendously. Just even cutting out tomatoes, potatoes, green pepper, and eggplant. Those 4 things. Okay.
Jared is next.
Hey, Jared. Okay. So, everybody, Dr. Jared's a doctor, dentist, and he has amazing, amazing children. So I'll probably call you afterwards about Xander and what he was seeing. His kids see stuff, you guys. Amazing. All right. This is bringing more balance into your life. And are you willing to be free of the need to apologize for who you are, what it is that you love? Because there's more balance coming into your life. One of the divine masters was asked, so what is the difference between male and female? Well, he said there is no difference. So this is more balance coming into your life. And there's something with there's something with a new technique from China in the dental field that you might want to take a look at, or that may pop up. Pay attention to that. Okay.
Perfect, Diane. Your sister is next.
Okay. Goddess of the Moon. Diane, okay. I don't know what this is, but I'll try to describe it. It's definitely Diane Gray coming through. And I'm not sure why she's talking about the moon. I'll have to call you on this one. I don't know what this is. She's talking about the moon. And you helping you see things better. So it's like when you're in the moonlight, it takes, like, you go out at night, it takes your eyes a while to adjust. But if it's a really bright moon, it's easy for you to see things, or easier, but it takes she's helping you adjust your vision, if that makes any sense. Anyway, there's something. She's talking about an event when you guys were kids or teenagers, and either being on the beach or in a boat and looking at the moon. Anyway, I don't know what this is, but I'll call you on it.
Did you see that she said her first words are "Oh, see the moon"?
My first words were "Oh, see the moon." Your first words were?
That's wild.
Okay, we definitely know you're not from here. But anyway, there's something with Diane Gray. Anyway, really interesting.
Diane Brosie's next.
Hey, Brosie. Okay. Thanks for being here. your family is expanding. It's sometimes not the who you're married to or who your parents are. It's your connection with other people is becoming much more clear, and the effect that you're having on them and how they view you, and then how you become more aware of how they're viewing you. If daddy ain't happy, then nobody happy. So it's really important for you to expand your family and to really know who your family is. Because you've got to, you're going, I just get a lot of people loving really who you are, more people. And this is what the group card was for tonight, about allowing this love for and of yourself back, getting back to who you are. Okay, who's next? Cat?
Yeah.
All right, Cat. I know it's late there, so thanks for staying up. So, Cat, you might want to write this down, or give me the sight to see what I am unwilling to see. Give me the sight to see what I am unwilling to see, because I am safe to see it now. I am safe to see it now. Because it's the seventh chakra. It's like the crown chakra, and the Archangel Uriel will help you clear the okay. When you go into an office, I'm seeing you going into an office. I don't know if it's work, doctor's office, I don't know, hospital, but their energies just tell those energies to get out, go away. They can clog your crown chakra and your third eye because you're so insightful and sensitive. And so then you begin to think that maybe something's wrong with your brain, but you're just not getting a flow through anywhere where you think there's something wrong with you. Are you willing to let that go now? Or that you're safe to see what you haven't been willing to see, and you're safe with knowing and understanding. A lot of people fear their own abilities, right? Or they shut them down, or they acquiesce them to parents or siblings or friends at school or religion or whatever it is. Bring your energies back. It'll help clean that crown chakra. I don't know if you have fresh rosemary. You know how the rosemary grows here in Arizona? Get some really good rosemary, or even rosemary oil, or even rosemary from your spice cabinet. Okay. All right. Hope that helps. All right. Who's next?
Very good. You've got two new people. So it's Eliza and Christina.
Eliza and Christina. Everybody welcome Eliza and Christina. Thank you for being here. I love it. All right, Eliza. So this is appreciation. So everybody send Eliza just a lot of love and a lot of appreciation. I know we don't, well, we're all getting pretty good on the show. In sending her this love and appreciation, this card is about this woman that's come through a lot of thorns, overgrown rose patches, fields of thorns, and she's come out with a rose. She's come out victorious. So this is Spirit telling you you've got a rose. So I don't know if it's been, it almost feels like physical, like an illness, or just a lack of even your mother not being there. That was then. This is now. They're acknowledging the thorns you've been through. You've got the rose girl now. You've got the rose. It's looking, it's just, and you're actually, your clothes look pretty good for having been through the thorns, right? That's a pretty beautiful dress. So this is about taking stock and looking at glass half full, glass half full, glass half full, and only focusing on that and not even speaking of the negativity. Like the way I was raised, I grew up with phrases from my mom repeating it in my head, and I don't do that anymore. And not just phrases, but the way she lived her life. I'm like, no. That might have worked for her, or maybe it didn't, but I'm not taking that on. Okay, and then we got Christina. All right, Christina. Thank you so much for being here. Christina's last?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. The door to personal happiness and healing, it's right there. But it's important to step outside. But I have to step outside? What are the neighbors going to think? What are other people going to think? Like, this is you opening your heart back up again from hurt. This is you opening your heart, healing your heart. And I'm sorry, and not give a rat's ass about what other people think. Absolutely. Those people, they, in any way, shape, or form. So the group card tonight, I'm going to go back to the group card. It was the beloved, right? it's that card is about you coming back into you've been judged by others who are not ignited by spirit. You've been judged by others who've not been filled with spirit, with joy. So they've tried to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. You're done with that. You're absolutely done with that. This is you. And this is very, very similar to Eliza too, right? You going through this door, it's there. Well, I'll tell you what. You're doing it. Otherwise, this card wouldn't have come up. Like, you're doing it. You're on the right path right now. It's happening for you. It's done. Done.
Maryland Pizza's actually last. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. All right, Marilyn. Awesome. Okay, my dear Marilyn. I'm so glad you texted me today and you got your Lemurian crystals. I think that's really beautiful. I think they're really awesome. So, Marilyn, this is the Archangel Gabriel. Definitely, you can do some research on Archangel Gabriel. He is definitely with you. I've got chill. I've got goosebumps, actually. And this is your voice. Said this before. If you have somebody challenging you, just go, you know what, that's just not my policy. That it takes it off of you and it makes it about a policy. And people don't tend to argue so much with policies, right? This is speaking your voice and speaking your truth. You're a coach. And people don't think twice about a coach yelling at the players, right? Or yelling at them what to do during a game. This is you speaking up more loudly, more clearly. And, and not wasting your words on people that aren't going to get it. This is you coming into more power and your voice being more powerful. Oh, and so speak up for what it is you want. Be more clear. And then do some research on Gabriel. Okay.
Now I'm pretty sure that's everybody.
Okay, do we have everybody? If we don't have anybody, or we don't have everybody, just say hi in the chat in case we missed you. I think we're good. I think we got everybody. But we're going to do this tomorrow night. And thank you, Christina and Eliza. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it was helpful. You can let us know. You can friend me on Facebook. Obviously, are they on Facebook? Or are they on Twitch?
YouTube and Twitch, respectively.
YouTube, okay. Yeah, just let me know. Christopher Lewis Laprath on Facebook. You can friend me on Facebook and I'll friend you back. And then that way you can message me, instant message me if you have any questions. But great week ahead of us for all of you. And we'll see you tomorrow night if you can be here. 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Great love. Have a great night.